We all know that Rome was not built in a single day. Similarly, everything valuable takes time. Starting early allows you to make the most of your investments, and investing is a discipline in and of itself. Most of us want to amass wealth and become millionaires, so starting early is once again advised. Starting as early as possible gives you a much better chance of becoming wealthy and allows your income to grow as you age. Many people in their 20s yearn for early retirement from the workforce. Making a retirement plan necessitates keeping track of one's current and future spending. The wealthy continue to amass more wealth for a reason. More wealth is given to those who already have a lot. More will be taken from people who have nothing. The idea is known as the Matthew Principle. It is a biblical phrase used in economics. The phrase, "the rich become richer and the poor get poorer," totally sums it up. Even if you start small, some behaviors you develop early in your life and profession, such as in your 20s, may help you become wealthy in your 30s. In this video, I'll go over a couple of them. Take chances and make every potential investment. Take as many significant financial risks as you can right now. When considering an investment, never dwell on what you might lose. Always consider what you might gain. If you do your homework, you'll discover that the stock market is not gambling. Begin investing in companies you believe in and do your research on them on business websites such as Morningstar or CNBC. Young people have greater flexibility and leisure to take chances, like buying stocks with a higher risk to reward ratio. Consider launching your own company and establishing yourself. Take advantage of new chances and enterprises. If something goes wrong, there will be plenty of time to make adjustments. Be mindful of your spending. Keep track of every dollar you spend. Instead of thoughtless splurging, there are numerous ways to invest your money. When you learn how to invest, you will increase every dollar by 2 or more. As a result, you try to save money whenever and wherever you can. Instead of eating out 7 days a week, try cooking at home to save money. Analyze your bank statement to determine which unnecessary expenses consume a large percentage of your money and eliminate them. Furthermore, remember that no one will notice if you're struggling to make ends meet in your 20s. You should be proud of yourself. It's a whole different story once you turn 30. If they're all terrible influences, you may be setting yourself up for failure in your 20s and then scrambling to make things right when you're 30. Set aside money to invest. Don't save only for the sake of saving. Our purchasing power is safeguarded by the smart investments that we make. Your purchasing power is the number of things or services your income can buy. Cash is not the only kind of currency. Because the US is producing more money while producing fewer goods, the value of assets such as gold and Bitcoin is increasing. As a result, inflation is occurring. Your savings account's interest rate is not higher than the current inflation rate. Banks no longer protect customers' purchasing power. This is why Elon Musk recently shifted a significant portion of Tesla's funds into Bitcoin. He is securing his company's purchasing power. Increase your leverage by generating various sources of income. Kevin O'Leary once said that they only give you a wage to make you give up on your dreams. Don't enslave yourself to a single source of income. You miss out on new opportunities to make money. The most important thing is that you lose leverage. If you despise your company or supervisor, you'll be obliged to stay because you do not have power. You will then feel imprisoned as a result of having only one source of money. Don't wait for this to happen to you. Here are a handful of my favorite strategies for generating several revenue streams. Roth IRA. Roth IRA can assist you in retiring as a billionaire. Warren Buffett used a planned method to become a billionaire. Buffett's net worth is estimated to be $86 billion. He accumulated 99.7% of his wealth after the age of 52. A Roth IRA is a similar concept. A Roth IRA is a type of individual retirement account in which you pay taxes on your deposits but receive tax-free withdrawals. If you contribute a maximum of $6,000 to your tax-free retirement account each year, you'll be a millionaire by the time you're 55. That is about 34 years after you made your first contribution. Systematic investing strategies, SIPs. SIPs, or systematic investment plans, are the best way to quickly double or triple your income. A systematic investment plan, or SIP, is the process of sending planned payments to your investment account or specific security regularly. The most fundamental sort of SIP is dollar cost averaging. An SIP would entail investing $500 each month into 2 separate mutual funds, each worth $250. According to Amit Gupta, MD of SAG Infotech, this investment should start as soon as a person hits 25 and starts to make money. When adopted early and continuously across time, SIPs can provide huge savings that will be challenging to achieve manually. Public Provident Fund, PPF. Another sensible option is PPF. A PPF account is a public provident fund account that provides set interest payments over time with little risk. It also has tax advantages. Also, your PPF account is eligible for full tax benefits, which means that your investment, interest, and lump sum distribution at maturity are all tax-free. Cryptocurrencies. Investment plans in cryptocurrency offer great potential. Investors have been considering cryptocurrencies long before Bitcoin's value skyrocketed. Investing in cryptocurrencies can also be risky. Here are 2 fundamental ideas that anyone may utilize to generate money when investing in cryptocurrencies to mitigate the risks. Buy coins at dips. If you believe cryptocurrencies are the way of the future, begin investing in crypto coins that are well known and validated in the market. They can garner huge profits if gathered at a low cost. Rather than investing in useless currencies, invest in cryptocurrency with a purpose. Spend your money on coins that can boost your income in the long run. To understand more about the use cases and competitive advantages of any cryptocurrencies that you want to invest in, read the publications. This is the best long-term strategy for separating the losers from the winners. If you had invested $500 each month in Bitcoin for 5 years, you would have received approximately $70,967. Consider going to college again. If I were a parent now, I really can't picture my children going to college to study something to pass the time. It is better if they went to a coding or a UI/UX bootcamp. They could also attend cosmetology or trade schools. However, unless attending college was their primary purpose, I would advise them against it. Even so, I double-check to make sure they're sure. Going to college has more disadvantages than advantages. If you're neck-deep with debt, 90% of college graduates receive meaningless degrees, and you're brainwashed into thinking the same way. The vast majority of college instructors advocate for left-wing agendas. As a young person, you must understand that life has different perspectives. I wouldn't want my children to waste 4 years of their lives in an environment that confines rather than grows their thoughts. If you're in college and are considering going, you should think twice and don't stay just based on a sunk cost fallacy. Know the difference between good and bad debt. Intellectuals believe that the world is made up of 2 things, tools and objects. However, economists refer to these as assets and liabilities. Take note of your surroundings. What exactly is an asset? Are your gadgets a financial asset or a liability? What are your favorite works of literature? What influences your life, both positively and negatively? If you spend $1 on liability, it is gone forever. When you invest $1 to buy a profitable item, that asset immediately becomes profitable to you. Because you are the boss, it will work diligently to build your riches. It is natural to lose money when purchasing an asset. This is a good debt. Bad debt is a liability expense. It's the same as using a credit card to pay for a better smartphone, or spending $200 on headphones when only $50 was required. Nothing can stop you from getting wealthy in your 30s if you understand the difference between assets and liabilities. Clear your debts. Before you start saving and investing regularly, the best decision you can make is to pay off any debts that may have accumulated. High interest rates on credit card debt, student loans, and even personal loans may be a strain. These loans need monthly payments that drain your income while also accruing interest and fees for late payments, which deprive you of additional dollars in the future. Rather than allowing debt to sap your potential, make it a top priority to pay it off as quickly as you can. According to the famous Gary Vee, your 20s are the decade when you don't blink. Put your efforts into laying the groundwork for your existence. You will forever remember your 20s as the decade where you either advanced in life or wasted your opportunities. Remember that the world will be kinder to you when you're younger. Many people will take a risk on you as long as you're putting in visible efforts. It doesn't matter if you don't have it all figured out. What matters is that you're giving it your all despite your inexperience. Make sensible decisions today, and you will appreciate it in your 30s. And on that note, we have come to the end of this video. Which of these investment tips have you been doing or are you going to do? Let us know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the subscribe button, and turn on the notification bell to get notified when we post a new video.